brutally honest advice about weekends and your fitness progress. We're going to dive straight in. I'm going to be completely honest about how you can actually achieve your fitness goals while balancing weekends and what you might have to sacrifice that you might not be willing to give up to get where you want to be. No wasting time, let's go straight away. Important before we get in, I'm going to do a quick proof promise plan. If you've ever seen Hormozi's videos, you know exactly what this is. This is just going to be for fitness. Over the past few years, I've helped hundreds of men in their 20s and 30s build muscle, lose fat, and create a lifestyle where they don't have to choose between enjoying the weekend and staying in shape. Another thing as well, my hat is glitching out like crazy. It's just for the mic, and I'm going to be blocking the words on the screen. Doesn't matter because it's just to prompt my brain. But in the next 20 to 30 minutes, I'm going to show you exactly how your weekends, how you can balance them without sabotaging your fitness goals. And by the end of the video, you'll know how to enjoy social events, eat out, having a few drinks while staying on track for your goals. The more important thing is that going out, balancing weekends, will either have to be reduced if you want to level up your goals, or if you are just being content where you are, it's important that you have a more solidified goal in mind so you can know if that goal is actually achievable while balancing social events. Because the more I kind of got in shape and the more I trained, I realized that the less social events I actually end up going to. So, the main thing is, this is the plan. What we will cover today in this video is why weekends is where most guys lose progress, the 3 biggest mistakes that ruin your weekends, my step-by-step plan system to enjoy weekends while staying on track, and stick around because this could be the difference between making real progress and spinning your wheels forever. And if you don't know who I am, I'm going to cover this. If this is the first ever video you're watching, or maybe you've watched a few, maybe you've had a little bit of a watch session, completely all good. I hope you're getting some good value from these videos. But who am I actually to speak on this topic? So I've been there. I used to grind all week only to blow it all in the weekend. Most of my friends were big party goers. I was never really a big drinker, a big party goer, but since I was associated with my friend group, I felt obliged to go out. I felt like I had to go out and party. And I feel like you're probably sitting in that same boat too, that your friends want you to go out and force you to go out even though you don't want to. You kind of just turn up to make people feel happy. And I was just overeating as well with takeouts and stuff like that and just making excuses overall. It wasn't until I learned how to balance my weekends that's where everything changed, because I stopped feeling guilty after going out and getting that, like 1 to 2 a.m. kebab or having those alcoholic beverages. That was the main difference for me, I think. I kept making progress, I still enjoyed my life, and that's exactly how I help my clients now. Because I know a lot of my clients, they work a lot, they go offshore, they grind 6-7 days a week, so they feel like, well, not 6-7 days a week, 5-6 days a week, and they want to have that time where they can enjoy themselves and go out. But here's the picture of my transformation as well. So this is me on the left. I started at 63 kg, and this is me on the right. So this is kind of like my proof credentials. This is to basically show you I am who I say I am. But yeah, this is the transformation. This is 2.5 years in the making at the moment. Obviously I'm still in the gym, so you can maybe see here. You can't really. I'm getting blocked out of the screen. It doesn't matter. I'm a massive twat. Let's go. But what is actually my goal? Why do I make these videos? Why am I giving you this education? What am I trying to achieve in my journey on YouTube, on Instagram, TikTok, whatever? But if you're new here, my name is Ryan McIntyre. I coach men in their 20s and 30s, mostly because I'm a man in their 20s and 30s. I relate to them the best. I know a lot of people have a lot of these memes about niching down and stuff like that, but if I am that, it's easier for me to understand the problems and get to the solutions, because I've been there and I found out the solutions. But I help them to build muscle, get strong, and create lifelong habits that turn them into future role models for their families. I'm learning as I go along, so please use what's helpful and forget the rest. And if you like what I have to say and you want to master your progress, you can send a DM to @Ryan McIntyre Coaching, where we can have a conversation about your situation. My Instagram will be the link in the description, and we can have a conversation about your situation to see if or how I can help. Because I would love you. I would love love you. I would love to create your free muscle building blueprint. Let's jump in. So why you are actually on this video? You're probably tired of taking 2 steps forward during the week and 3 steps back during the weekends. My brain died there. Maybe you dialed in Monday through Friday, hitting your macros, training hard, feeling on top of it, but you feel like nothing's happening because of those weekends that are setting you back. Because when Friday night rolls around, everything goes out the window. You go out on Friday nights, you say you're going to work out on Saturday, you say you're going to work out on Sunday, but you just skip both days because you've drunk that day and you're recovering the next day. You don't get any steps, you don't do any of the daily habits that you want to do, and it just goes to shit, basically. But you tell yourself, I'll get back on track Monday, but you've already undone the hard work, and the cycle repeats. So you just stay stuck in the same kind of cycle, and you live the exact same 6 months for 20 years, and you just end up being mediocre, and no one wants to be average. But why weekends are where most guys actually lose progress? Where you are probably going wrong. I want you to also feel and understand if you relate to any of these, but you probably have the I deserve it mentality. So you smash it during the week, eating clean, you tell yourself you deserve a weekend off from your fitness goals, or it's like you deserve a holiday or you deserve a break. And maybe you might, but realistically, I don't think in the first 3 to 6 months you should be taking a break off your fitness goals. That might be controversial, but you need to gain that momentum first before you start rewarding yourself based on your progress. Because that mindset will always lead to overindulgence, and it will just reset your progress, even actually make your progress worse. You end up going backwards. You're probably underestimating your calories at the weekend. You think you can probably balance the two. When you go out to eat or drink, you're taking in way more calories than you think. One night of drinking and eating can easily wipe out 500 calories from the whole week. It takes about 3,500 calories is a pound of fat. So if you have that on your usual maintenance or on top of your usual maintenance, which can be a couple of drinks and a late night kebab on top of your regular calories, especially if you're not sleeping well, that will easily wipe out your deficit. And when you go into the weekends, you have no plan going in. Because most guys just head into the weekend with no plan, just hoping they'll be good without a plan. They think, oh, I'm good 5 days, I'm bad 2 days. I'm surely going to make progress, right? You set yourself up for fail with this mentality. You have to start having a plan during the week and a plan during the weekends that allow you to make constant progress. And on here, it is quite hard to see, but these are 8 different alcoholic beverages and their calories. You probably didn't realize that a beer like a Heineken, for example, is 150 calories. If you're having like 5 or 6 of them, you could easily crush 5 or 6 of them, and it adds up to like nearly 1,000 calories, which is absolutely insane. Obviously, there's lower calorie options here, but realistically, you're not drinking and having a lower calorie option. That's big. The 3 biggest mistakes that are sabotaging your weekends. Number 1 is that you're going all in or going all out. You cannot go out and have that mentality that you're just there to enjoy it. You have to, once you're there, you have to go all in, because this extreme mindset always puts you in a stuck cycle of progress and regression. Because if you can't figure out how to balance where you are right now and how to have a plan for when things are not going so well, it will always reverse your progress. Reverse your progress. Number 2, like I said earlier, you are skipping workouts on the weekends. The main thing is weekends should be like every other day for your workouts. Get your workouts done early in the morning. That will allow you to go out in the night. But also don't have that I deserve it mentality, because that will also, it's hard to balance. But when you skip your weekend workouts, you miss out on burning that extra calories that could balance out the indulgence. Like I said, 3,500 calories is a pound of fat. That's a lot of calories. if you work out, even if it's just weights or cardio. Like cardio would obviously burn a lot of calories, but weights would be great as well for that. Number 3 is that you're drinking without boundaries. Alcohol isn't the enemy, but without boundaries, it can easily push you over the calorie limit. And not only will it affect your calories, it will also impact your recovery. So the main thing is it damages your REM sleep, which is rapid eye movement sleep. I'm not going to go into the psychology stuff, but that's the sleep that basically helps your muscles recover and also allows you to, I think it's memories as well. It helps you it helps you memorize memories better. Like helps delete. I mean, there's loads of theories on it. There's loads of psychological theories. I'm not going to go into all of them. Finally, we have the weekend balance blueprint. So what you need to be following right now to get the results you're looking for. You need to be planning your weekends in advance. You cannot just wing them, because we like, if you're watching this video, you wing them before, it doesn't end well. So plan your weekend like a weekday. Know what you're eating, know what you're drinking, and stay on track. Make sure you track your drinks before you go out. Understand that you have a plan. Make sure they fit into your calorie goals. So plug into your MyFitnessPal. You're having maybe 5 to 6 Heinekens, like I said. And if you want to add that in, that means you're gonna have to eat less throughout the day. But make sure you plan that before you go out, because I'm not having people sit in the pub typing on the phone, like logging their Heinekens as they're drinking them, because then they just end up drinking loads. Use the 80-20 rule. Aim to stay 80% on track while allowing 20% flexibility, because this will allow you to still enjoy your life while getting the results. Front load your calories, like I just said. If you know you'll be eating more at night, eat lighter during the day, or eat fewer. So maybe normally you'd have 3 meals, maybe you only eat 2. If you know you're gonna have that kebab later on, only eat maybe 1 or 2 meals, because you can save your calories for when you go out and enjoy yourself guilt-free, and you won't damage progress. Keep your training consistent. Don't change anything. Even if you're going out, get the weekend workouts in. If there's momentum, if you keep the momentum going, and it balances your calories for extra. Also, make sure you get in steps. It helps recovery. It helps just clear your mind as well. Especially, I mean, you can't see it, but it's a beautiful day outside. Getting in the steps, breathing in the fresh air, getting the sun will help a lot with recovering from a night out. And also set your boundaries for drinking. I know it might sound a little bit like, I know your friends might make fun of you for doing this and they might convince you otherwise, but set a limit to 2 to 3 drinks max, and alternate with water to stay hydrated and reduce calorie intake. So always have a bottle by your side. I mean, I've got a metal one because we don't want plastic BPA stuff getting leached into my water. I'm joking, but main thing is just have a bottle of water wherever you go. We've gotten through this pretty quick, but I have my final message and how I can actually help you. So the key takeaways is you don't actually need to choose between weekend fun and fitness success. You can have both. Follow the weekend balance blueprint to stay on track while still enjoying your life. And discipline and balance is what's going to create you sustainable habits that last a lifetime. So the main thing I want to hear from you, I want to get your feedback from this video. I know it's been relatively short in terms of me kind of zooming through, but what's the biggest challenge that you actually face on your weekends? Is it that you don't know how much you're consuming? Is it that you can't control how much you're consuming? You can go back in this video, find some of the points, and you can always drop a subscribe if you enjoyed this one, or if you want to see more, if you want to see a video like this tomorrow in your inbox, then yeah, hit subscribe. And if you want to work with me, you can apply to work with me, my coaching program in the description, and finally build the body and mindset that lasts forever. Main thing is that also, if you click on my top video of the free training, you can actually, if you're super convinced about what I do and you really want to work with me, you can just book a call straight away on the top video on my page. So it's the free training video of how to lose 5 kg in 45 days. That's going to be the only link in there. And if you enjoyed this one, YouTube actually suggested this video just above my head, and YouTube's pretty smart about recommending videos. So if you enjoyed this one, you'll probably enjoy this one even more. But other than that, I'll see you guys later.